In this video, I'm going to be showing you my new Pinterest keyword strategy that very few people are talking about. Keyword research is a critical part to any Pinterest strategy and can truly be the difference between having a successful Pinterest account or one that fails. And that's why I'm so excited that you are here on this video today, because by the end, I'm going to be giving you all the tools that you need to be successful in your keyword research, to build that foundation so that you can rank higher inside of Pinterest when people are searching for products or your different type of content, and ultimately get more followers, more views, more impressions, more clicks to your website, and more sales. So now let's just jump right in. Today we're gonna be talking about a tool called Pin Inspector. And this tool is incredible. It is the tool that I've lately been using and I have loved it. It's the best tool that I've found for Pinterest keyword research. And I wanna go through and highlight some of the things that it can do. And then of course, we're gonna dive in deeper into how to actually use this tool. So some of the things that you can do with this tool is you can populate keywords, you can search for top trends, you can do pin analyzers, you can also browse and scrape data, and you can do a board analyzer all in one simple tool, and it is awesome. I've loved it a ton, and it's a great way to build your keyword list. Now, I will start off by saying that this is a paid tool. As we scroll down, as you can see, this tool does cost $67. The great news is it's a one-time payment. As you can see here, it's not like a typical software where you have to pay a monthly fee or whatever it may be. It's literally only a one-time payment of $67. And also the other great news is if you click the affiliate link that I have listed down below in the description of this video, it will actually get you $20 off the purchase of this software, which means the total ends up being around $47 to actually go through and get this. So in my opinion, it is very much worth it, especially if you use that link down below and get the $20 off. And in case you're wondering, this video is not sponsored by Pin Inspector. This is a tool that I have been using and I have loved, and that's why I wanted to share it with you. They do have the affiliate program, which I think is a benefit because you get $20 off the program and it helps support the channel as well. But I'm not sponsored by Pin Inspector. So all the opinions are purely my own and just something that I wanted to share with all of you. But now I want to quickly go over and show you how to set up this software real quick. And then after that, we'll jump in how to actually start using it and getting the data that you need to start ranking inside of Pinterest. All right, so here's how to get the Pin Inspector all set up. If you click the link down below in the description, it will take you to a page that looks something similar to this. You're gonna wanna scroll all the way down until you see this little offer right here. And as you can see, it will have the coupon for the 20% off. All you need to do is go through and click this button. It will take you to a page like this where it'll ask for your contact information. After you filled out your contact information and credit card information, you can then go through and hit complete purchase. As you can see, it automatically puts that code in for PIN20 for $20 off, and the total is $47. So we're gonna hit complete purchase here. And that is going to take us to something that looks similar to this, where we can go through and actually access our purchase. So we're gonna click that button right there. Which will then take us to this page where if we scroll down, it will have full instructions on how to download this if you're on Windows or if you're on Mac. And that is where I'm going to leave this because you can go through and follow the video from there. But it's really simple after that. You just download the applications and then open it, and then you'll get to the screen where I'm about to go to next. So if you have any questions, just watch those two videos and it will walk you through everything else you need to know. All right, now that we have downloaded the Pin Inspector onto our computer, it's time to get into the fun part where we actually talk about how to utilize this tool. Now you'll notice that there are 4 tabs up here. You have the home, the keyword, the trends, pins, boards, and people. The first thing that I do want to point out is that Pin Inspector has done a great job at creating resources on how to use the tools. If you come in here to this little section that says, if you need help to use this software, watch these videos, and it's going to take you to something that looks something like this, where you can actually see there's lots of different help videos on like how to use the keyword generator, how to use the trend tools, how to get free search volume data in the trends tool. So there's a whole library of different things or different content on how to use this tool. I'm going to be going through some of my favorite features, but I encourage you to go through and watch these videos to get an idea of other ways that you can use the Pin Inspector. So we'll scroll back over here. The first thing, of course, is we're going to go over to the keyword tab. And this, of course, is where we're going to start our keyword research. So the first thing that you'll notice here is we have our seed keywords, and then it's going to ask for a search range. So we're going to type in standing desk is going to be our keyword that we're going to look for. So we type in standing desk, and you'll notice over here it's asking for a search range. And I want to explain a little bit what this means. So you'll see A to Z 0 to 9 before or after seed keyword, A to Z 0 to 9 before seed keyword, or before and after. And what this is doing is it's asking you if you would like to, if we come over here to standing desk, you'll notice that Pinterest starts to recommend different things that people are searching for. What this is saying is if we are looking for the seed phrase, anything A to Z after the keyword, if I type in standing desk C, it is going to give us all of these different keywords inside of here, or standing desk B, or that's V, standing desk B, benefits of standing desk benefits, standing desk built-in. But if we come back over here and we want everything before seed keyword, it's going to do anything that comes before the standing desk. Say we said, blue standing desk, or B standing desk is built-in standing desk, best standing desk benefits. So what I like to do is I like to switch this search range to before and after seed keyword. That way it gives you everything that people are searching for inside of Pinterest that is related to your keyword, whether there's words before or after that keyword. So once we have that inside of there, we're gonna hit generate. And sometimes you gotta let this load for a second. As you can see, it has this little loading bar up here at the top. Okay, and here we are, and as you see, it's loaded all these different keywords, and it tells you the total amount of items that you have. So it's cut off in the screen, kind of in the bottom left-hand corner there, but in this bottom right underneath here, it says the total amount, and we have 231 keywords total for standing desk. What I like to do is, what it does is it ranks these keywords by the most popularity inside of Pinterest. So what I like to do is click on this little rank tool and have it show me the top ones related inside of here. And we'll adjust this here. So what I did is I clicked that top little ranking here, and what it does is it shows you by rank, these are the most popular keywords related to standing desk inside of Pinterest. Now, I hope you understand how much of a gold mine this truly is if you are doing keyword research. This is telling us the top keywords that are related to standing desk that we should be using inside of our pins to start ranking. So as you can see here, for this first one, we have standing desk items, home office, standing desk storage, all sorts of different things all sorts of different keywords inside of here. And one of my favorite features inside of here is if you actually go through and click or highlight a few of these keywords, and then you right click on this, it's going to give you a lot of different options. What I like to do is come over here to this search bar, and from here what you can do is it's going to open up a lot of different search options. You can actually just plug these directly into Google Trends. So if we click right here, it's going to take us over to Google Trends, and it's going to show us the trends that people are searching for inside of here. As you see, that is trending pretty hard right now. If we come over here to this standing desk, same kind of thing. So this gives you an idea of basically cross-sourcing your keywords to see if they really are trending. So now if we come over here, back over to the keyword research, or back over here to Pin Inspector, another thing that you can do with these highlighted keywords, if we right click again, is you can come over here and you can go to get search volume. And this is kind of cool. You can take these keywords and put them into a keyword planner tool such as Storybase or Google Ads. It will give you an idea of the search volume for these specific keywords. I'm not going to go over how to do this in this tutorial right now because the Pin Inspector actually created a great video on how to do it themselves. If you come over here to this help center again, and you come over to video number right here, video number 4, it will show you how to generate the keyword search volume as well inside of the tool. Better than I can explain it, but something that I do want you to be aware of as a feature, because I think that is very helpful as well. So now that we have these keywords, what I typically like to do is go through and highlight all the ones that are in the rank number 1 or maybe even rank number 2. I'll right click and I will actually copy these. I'll copy the selected row. I'll go over to a Google Sheet or whatever it may be, and I'll just simply pop these in here with the search rankings that they have. You don't necessarily need this data up on top here, but it gives you a good idea. And from there, you can start building out your keyword list. Now, say that you had like 5 different products or 5 different items. Obviously, you just go through and search each individually for all those items to get an idea of the most popular keywords inside of Pinterest that you could be going for. But now we can scroll back over here, and I want to go through. I want to briefly touch on some of these other. I briefly want to touch on some of these other tabs as well. Now, the one over here next is the Pinterest Trends tab. Now you're going to notice before you can start using this, it's going to ask you to log into your Pinterest account. Now I do want to warn you about this. The Pin Inspector is not an official Pinterest tool. So logging in with your Pinterest account probably isn't the best idea. It's not something I personally would do. If you do want to utilize the Pin Inspector Trends tool, I would recommend creating a dummy account or some other account. That way, for whatever reason, it doesn't get your account in trouble. Not saying that it will, but I would just take that. I would just be cautious about doing so. So I'm actually not going to go through the trends tool in this one because personally I haven't used it myself and I don't want to really speak to it as much. I know that people have found value in it, but like I said, I just don't. If you're going to use this, I would recommend creating a separate Pinterest account that you can go through and log in there. So we're going to hit exit there, but I do want to go over these other tools which are super helpful. The next one being Pin. So if we come back over to our idea or our keyword before and we search for standing desk, and we search for this tool, or we search the pins on this tool, it is going to do a lot of really cool stuff. We're going to wait for this to load. As you can see, it's just taking a second to load through here. And check out all of the data that this gives you just from searching the keyword standing desk. You notice here that it gives us an image of the pin and then it also gives us a pin ID. If you click on this, it will take you to the actual pin and show you what it looks like inside of Pinterest. You can see what the title is, how many saves it's gotten, how many repins, and then all this other data as well. If we scroll over here, there's a ton of different columns that you can import and a lot of different things that you can learn from these from this alone. What I like to do is if you want to go through and actually customize your column, you can click right here and you can check the things that you want or don't want to see. Some of the ones that I like to do is if we come over here, I like to uncheck all of these, and then what I like to see is the pin ID, the title, the saves, the repins, and then I also like to see what other ones are good. Is promoted is good, so you get an idea on if it's an organic post or if it's getting promoted as an ad. And then I like the video length and pinners followers. And as you can see, there's just a ton of different information you can get inside of here, but these are some of the ones that I like to pull in because it gives you an idea. Where's the description? The last one that I do is the description. So that's very helpful as well. Description. There we go. So there are all of those different columns. So as you see here, we have the pin. And what I like to do then is sort this by the highest repins, which means the ones that are getting the most virality essentially. If we scroll here, click this down. And as you can see, this one right here has almost 1,400 repins. It gives you the title, which is awesome. It gives you an idea of what the title format is. For this one, the description is not given, but you can obviously click the pin ID and go inside of there. For a lot of these other ones, they have the exact description. And then it gives you, if it's a video, it gives you the length of the video and then the amount of Pinterest followers. So check this out. This pin, for whatever reason, this person only has 81 followers, but they were able to get 1,400 repins because of this. So if you're trying to rank for this keyword, I would go in and study these ones that are getting the top repins and understand what it is that's making them get so much traction. Is it the images, the headlines, the descriptions, and figure out how you can go about replicating that thing so that you can start ranking when people are searching for standing desks or for whatever your keyword may be. This is crazy powerful stuff. I'm so excited to be sharing this with you. And if you're on the video train for Pinterest, you can actually come over here as well and click on this button, and you can make it so you're looking at all pins or specifically videos. So very powerful tool for pins. You can do the same thing if we come over here to this little boards topic, and you can essentially do the same thing if we look for boards that are related to standing desk and click inside of here. It's going to give us a lot of the same data, and you can do a lot of the same stuff. You can come into the column and customize those and figure out which boards are ranking really well, how to replicate those boards, how to do things similar to those or up the game of those boards as well inside of Pinterest. And as this loads up here real quick, as you can see, very similar view, and you can go through and customize the columns. And finally, you can do the same thing with actually individual users as well. If we wanted to find accounts that are ranking really well for standing desk or for specific things, for instance, if we are standing desk, we could find accounts. Oh, I didn't spell standing right. Standing desk. Search for this. So check this out. It is going to give you the user ID. It's going to show you the username, the amount of followers that they have, the amount of people that they're following, the board count, the amount of pins count, and their profile views, profile reach. So you can start getting an idea of how many times you need to be pinning in order to get the same amount of traction that some of these other people or inside of your niche are also getting. So this is just a full tool to actually get insights into how to rank your keywords. And we are just starting to scratch the surface. If you wanted to get more in depth with this tool, as I mentioned, feel free to check out these help videos that the Pin Inspector team has created. They're very helpful. And now that you have your keyword research list, I do encourage you now to go and take action on those keyword lists by checking out this video right here, which talks about how to use those keywords to start ranking inside of Pinterest itself with Pinterest SEO, and also how to start going viral with those keywords by checking out the other video right here. Hopefully you found this one helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.